Good
All right.
evening.
Ooh, you have a background today. How are
Yes, I am.
you?
I'm doing good. I just finished jogging.
Oh, you just finished jogging. All right,
Yes,
very good.
and yeah,
And sorry.
and then I just take a shower. Yeah.
All right. And then I just took a shower.
Two. Okay, just two.
Very good. All right. Do you always jog during Sundays?
Rarely.
Merely.
Rarely. Yes, yes. I am. Yes, I am. I uh have no a lot of time.
I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Oh, but it's nice that you have some time today. All right. All right. Don't you have a lot of work today? Do you?
No, no.
Okay. Very good. Okay. That's why you have more time to jog. All right.
Yes.
What else? What else did you do today?
Not much. I mm, jogging and go uh out to buy some food. Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So you can say, I went out to buy some food.
Okay. I okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Because this is also in the past tense.
Okay.
All right. Very good. So just jogging and buy out. All right. To buy some
Went
food.
went.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So, do you always buy outside for your food? Like you don't cook?
Uh, rarely I cook once a month. Yeah.
Oh,
Cook.
once.
Yeah. Once a month.
All right. You can say once a month,
Once a month.
once a month.
Once a month.
Very good.
Once a
Once
month.
a month. All right. Or you can say, if you don't want to be specific, this is another English expression. So like once in a blue moon.
Blue moon.
All right. Because a blue moon rarely happens. You don't always see a blue moon.
Blue
So,
moon.
all right. So if it's something that rarely happens,
Rarely.
all right. So it's once in a blue moon. Okay, very good. So it basically happens once in a blue moon. All right. What are some food that you can cook?
Uh, a simple food like omelette,
Hmm.
like pad kra pao is a Thai
Oh.
food. Yeah, pad kra pao is uh, pork, pork
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what call uh, holy holy basil leaf.
Basil leaf.
Basil leaf. Yeah.
All right, very good. So you could cook just the basic one, the
Yeah,
easy to
basic. Yeah,
make, you
yeah,
say easy
simple,
to make
basic.
or easy to cook food.
Yeah,
All right,
basic, basic.
all right, that's why you
Yes,
just usually buy food outside. All right.
yes, warehouse.
Are the food affordable in Bangkok?
Affordable.
Mhm.
Uh,
Like affordable is like cheap.
I yes, yes,
Mm.
something cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So when you say affordable, so the root word is afford, it means to buy. So
Affordable,
it's
affordable.
like if you can buy something, if it's affordable, then that is something you can buy because it's not expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
Affordable.
actually, affordable is also like a more positive term for cheap because other
Mm,
people, when you say something is cheap, it's like there's like a negative connotation to it, like Oh my God, that's so cheap. Ew, you're so cheap. Why did you buy that? That's so cheap. Something like that. So to be more polite or to be more positive, you can say, "Oh, this one is affordable." Right?
Mm,
So here, this is
more
affordable.
positive,
All
more
right.
positive,
All right.
affordable.
So for you, you think food in Thailand is affordable. That's why it's okay even if you buy food outside.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, very good. So here for today, we'll try to expand your vocabulary again. All right,
Okay.
then we'll also try to practice your speaking skills along with that. All right. So here for number one, can you read stamp collecting?
Okay. Number one, stamp collecting is one of the world's most popular. Okay. Stamp collecting. Popular hobbies.
All
Hobbies.
right. Stamp
B.
collecting is one of the most popular hobbies.
Hobbies.
Let's see.
Yes.
Very good. It's one of the
Yes.
most popular hobbies. All right. So
Custom
do
invitation.
you know? All right. Do you know what stamp collecting is?
Yes, it's like a normal, like it's like a normal card something. It's
Mm,
like it's yes, it's like and yes uh and they have some story on the stamp collection. Yes.
all right. Very good. Because, well, before, whenever you're traveling, you could have stamps on the postcards.
Yes, on the postcard. Yes.
Yeah, very good. And other people, they love to collect those. So here,
Ah,
other people put it in a book so they could have a
yes,
collection.
yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
so I think no one actually does this anymore because most of our memories are just on pictures. All right. So here this is stamp collecting. So what about you? Do you
Yes.
also like stamp collecting?
Oh, I used to once long time ago before, it and right now Thailand mm, uh, don't have don't have post it's have it. Okay, and currently I not collect stamp anymore. Yeah.
All right. So before you can say I
Yes.
used to
Yes.
like
Yes.
that a long time ago.
Yes. Long time ago.
All right. But now you don't do it. All
Yes.
right.
Don't do it.
Do it anymore. Yeah, maybe Thailand still has postcards, but it's not as popular as before. Is it right?
Uh, it's not postcard. It's a postcard is don't have
Yeah.
it's not popular. It's not popular,
Mm.
and they are many parcel
Puzzle.
stamp on a parcel. Yes, on a
Oh.
parcel, and yes, it
Mm.
exiting on the parcel.
All right. So there is a puzzle.
No.
Ah, sorry.
Parcel is a
A
things.
parcel.
Yes, parcel.
Ah, parcel. All right. Very good.
Yes, when you send parcel something to someone, have to uh, put the stamp, yeah, on the
Mhm.
parcel.
All right. So you have the parcel. All right. Can you say that again with the Parcel.
Oh, per parcel,
Parcel.
parcel,
All right, very good. The
parcel,
parcel.
parcel. Oh, parcel.
Okay, very good. That's why these companies still exist because people still want their parcels delivered. All right, but not as before because of course people's um People's behavior have changed because of technology.
Mm,
Okay, very good. Number 2, don't you?
okay. Don't you any interest in national politics?
What do you think?
คุณไม่ได้ Don't you give no give no give is give take no bring. Okay, I know meaning give take bring, but I don't know a.
Mm.
I guess a.
Okay. Don't you
Echo
acquire? Okay, this one is
echo
acquire.
acquire.
All right. Don't you
I guess.
acquire any interest? This one is actually
Oh,
take.
take
All right. When you say
interesting.
acquire, acquire is
Acquire.
also like take. All right.
Take.
All right. But you don't really say it for like interest. So for example, we usually say acquire, like for example, I was able to acquire um
Mm.
all right, knowledge about, for example, programming, something like
Uh-huh.
that. Or I was able to acquire that real estate. For
Uh-huh.
example, you wanted to buy land. All right. Or you can say I have acquired the ability to learn English, something like that.
Mm.
But here,
Acquire.
yeah, acquire.
Acquire.
It's like take as well, like you get something. All right,
Get
I
something.
acquired that. All right.
Get something.
Okay.
Yes.
But here, whenever we're talking about interest, you usually use the word take. Do, don't you take any interest in national politics? So,
Don't you take any interest? Take or get
yeah.
something.
All right. So, like, take interest is like basically, are you interested in national politics?
Uh-huh.
All right. So,
Mm.
it's not really like literally taking an interest. Oh, yeah, it could be like you're getting interest, but it basically means, are you interested in national politics?
Ah,
All right. So,
take.
here, yeah. And as you can see, it's like, don't you? So, here,
Don't. Yeah.
don't you? All right. So
Don't.
here, when you say don't you, it's not, all right, they're not really accusing you of not being interested in national politics. It's like a yes or no question. It's like, don't you take any interest in national politics? It's like they're just making sure that you like politics, right? Something like that. All right.
Mm.
Okay. But anyways, all right. So since we are talking about national politics, so don't you take any interest in national politics?
Me.
Yeah. Like what about you?
Uh. Yes, I do. I
Mm.
interest.
All right.
I do. I do.
All right.
I
Yes.
take. Yes, I take.
All right. I take some interest in, all right, national politics. Okay. Very good. So,
Politics.
all right. Why? Why do you take interest in politics?
Uh. I think. Uh. In our life. From the past to now, I think all of uh, all of our life is it depends depends on politics. Yeah, I think the politics uh, is really compact uh, our life. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
and yep, and yes, and it's related. Yep.
Mm. All right. So for you, the politics, national politics has a big impact in our lives?
Yes, and alive.
Very good. Like the state of the politics in your country has an effect, all right, to the people. Like if you'll have jobs, because
Yes,
if the
yes, sure.
very good. All right, if the economy is good, then you'll also have a good country to live in. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Have you always been interested in national politics ever since you were young? Or was it something you just developed when you were older?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Mm.
It's impact everything. Yes, everything. Uh, Laws, people, uh, uh, transition, cash, like something. Yeah.
All right. So have you always been
Transition.
interested since you were young? Like ever since you were a young boy, you're
Yeah.
always interested? Ah, yeah, ever since you were young.
Yes, yes, yeah. Until that's young. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. So ever since you were young, you were already interested in politics. All right.
Yes.
So why? All right. So when you were young, because usually for young people, they're not that interested with politics yet. But for you, why were you already interested in politics when you were a young boy?
Mm, don't know. No.
Is it because of your family? Was your family also interested in politics too?
Uh, mm, Not really. I think.
Ah, not really.
Yes, I. When uh, when I was in school, I learned about uh, in a class about
Mhm,
politics,
mhm.
about สังคมอะไรวะ
About the
uh,
government?
something like that. Yeah.
Ah,
About society. Yes.
about the society.
Yes,
Okay.
I interested,
Mm,
interesting. I am
mm,
interested. Yeah, and uh, I try to I have to read. Yeah, read about Thai politics in the past. Yes, and
all right.
yes, and uh, they are something. They are something. They are something that government not allow us know it. Yeah,
All right. So there are some things that the government
something. Yeah,
don't allow us to
allow
do.
it. Us to do. Yep, us to do. Us
Oh,
to know. Yep.
that's no. Oh, sorry. Doesn't allow us to know. All right. So, all right. So you don't usually talk about politics with your family. It's just you who's very interested in politics, mainly because
Mm,
of school as well.
no, my
Oh, no.
family, they, 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 they is not interested. Yep.
They're not interested.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you don't talk about politics with your family.
Yes. I
All
talk
right.
with my friends, with teachers,
Mhm.
with someone on social media. Yeah.
All right. Very good. So here, all right. Those are some of the people you usually talk to about politics.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So here, that is our second question about politics. Now here for our third one before we go to our listening test. All
Okay.
right.
Number
So
three.
people.
Okay. People with no previous need not apply.
All right.
Okay. Experience.
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 Mhm.
Experiences. Previous. No, previous. Maybe previous. Okay, I guess B. Experience.
All right. No previous experience need not apply, or basically do not need to
Incorrect
apply.
again.
No, it's actually
Okay.
correct. All right. So people with no previous experience need not apply or don't need
Okay.
to apply. Okay,
Okay.
very good. So here, usually we see these in job openings. Like for example, people
Okay.
with no previous experience. All right, don't need to apply. All
Need
right,
to
and
apply. Okay, need to apply.
very good. So here, all right. So usually we could see this, all right, on job ads and everything else. All
Okay.
right. So here
Ex,
in your
what is experiment?
experiment is the thing you do with science. Like for example,
Science.
yeah, science experiments.
Directly science.
Um, it could be a lot of things, but one thing
Ah,
is like science experiments, like the thing you do in school. So this is a science experiment, but it could also be like a social experiment. Like I'm not sure if you see these on YouTube. Like for example,
uh-huh.
wait, let's search on YouTube. Like for example,
Mm,
you'll try to pretend as if you're a beggar, and
mm-hmm,
then because this is a social experiment, sorry, then you would see how people would react to you, something like that. So that is
mm.
a social
Okay.
experiment. All right. So here, all right, let's try to see. Oh, sorry. So here, so experiment could be like a social experiment. The ones YouTubers always do are science experiment. Did you
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of science experiments in school?
Mm, yes, I did.
All right, very good. Did you enjoy them?
No, I think that's not my way.
All right.
It's
Okay.
many confuse something. Is many of formulas like that's
All right, you didn't like science before. All right, but what about math? Because you're in tech, because
yeah.
you had a lot of math.
Yes. Sometimes, not really. Yes, I like math. Sometimes,
Mm. Ah,
not
all
much.
right. Not much. All right, very good. So
I
here that's
yes. Uh, but it's a level math level calculus. You know calculus.
calculus.
I don't like it. Calculus.
Mm. Yeah, because there are
It's a math up level.
mm-hmm,
Calculus. Okay.
like advanced level.
Advanced, yes.
Yeah.
Advanced of math. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here, can you say this again?
Ad, oh,
Advanced. All right.
advanced,
Advanced. Very good.
advanced.
Very good. Advanced level of math. All right. So you didn't like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
How many calculus subjects did you had in college? Did you have, sorry, did you have in college?
Mm, I got Z. I got C calculus.
Z?
C. Yep.
All right. But how many subjects of calculus did you have?
Two.
Two.
Yes. I
Ah.
Yes, I have learned two calculus 1 and calculus 2. Yep.
So you can say I took 2 calculus subjects.
Two calculus.
So it will be take again. So took, take. All right. So you can say subjects or courses.
Courses. Yes.
Yeah. Because usually all right, for high school, we only say subjects in high school, and then courses or college.
Courses. Yeah.
All right. Very good. So here these are the things. All right. Now, all right, aside from expanding our vocabulary, let's also try to practice your listening skills. So here we'll try to listen to different conversations. Let's try to listen to them twice and then we'll answer some questions. All right, but before that, let's try to read the instructions here. So how it works.
This
This
test
test
consists of 20 questions, which are divided into 4
divided.
parts. Divided
All right.
Divided into 4 parts. I will give you a short instruction at the beginning of each part.
All right. Beginning of each part.
Beginning of each part.
Very good.
Oh.
All right. So here, let's try to.
1. Listen to a funny story and be
All
ready.
right. Can you also read this? Listen.
Okay. Listen to a funny story and be ready to complete the sentences.
All right. Very good. Sentences.
Sentences.
Very good. Now here.
Okay, try it.
One day, my friend Bob went to a fancy restaurant with his wife. As they were seated, Bob noticed that the waiter had a very thick accent and he had a hard time understanding him. When the waiter asked for their order, Bob thought he heard shrimp instead of soup. So, he ordered the shrimp for their appetizer. When the shrimp arrived, Bob and his wife were surprised to see that they had been served a plate full of live wriggling shrimp. They were horrified and didn't know what to do. The waiter realized the mistake and apologized, explaining that he had actually said soup. Bob and his wife couldn't help but laugh at the strange experience, but they were still a bit shaken up. They decided to order something safe for their main course, like steak. But when the steak arrived, it was so undercooked that it was still mooing. In the end, Bob and his wife just couldn't take it anymore and left the restaurant, feeling hungry and amused.
Choose the correct option.
All right. One more time.
Part 1. Listen.
One day, my friend Bob went to a fancy restaurant with his wife. As they were seated, Bob noticed that the waiter had a very thick accent and he had a hard time understanding him. When the waiter asked for their order, Bob thought he heard shrimp instead of soup. So, he ordered the shrimp for their appetizer. When the shrimp arrived, Bob and his wife were surprised to see that they had been served a plate full of live wriggling shrimp. They were horrified and didn't know what to do. The waiter realized the mistake and apologized, explaining that he had actually said soup. Bob and his wife couldn't help but laugh at the strange experience, but they were still a bit shaken up. They decided to order something safe for their main course, like steak. But when the steak arrived, it was so undercooked that it was still mooing. In the end, Bob and his wife just couldn't take it anymore and left the restaurant, feeling hungry and amused.
Choose the correct option.
All right. So how was it? Was it too fast or
Okay.
or all right. So how was it?
Okay.
All right. Do you want to answer? All right. Let's see. All right. Bob thought
he
heard
heard okay, he heard something instead of soup. Shrimp. Yeah, shrimp.
all right, shrimp. Bob thought he heard shrimp instead of soup. Wow, very good. You
Yes,
read
yes,
shrimp instead of soup.
yes. I heard that.
Very good.
Bob.
Bob felt
Well, when he saw the live shrimp, felt excited.
all right. Excited when he saw the live shrimp. All right, this
Oh,
one is horrified. Like,
what is horrified?
so it's like horror. So like, like,
Oh,
like scared. Scared.
horrified.
All right. That's
Yes,
why when you're watching horror movies, scary movies,
Ah.
so you get horrified. Horrified. Horrified.
Horrified. Horrified.
All right. Yeah.
Horrified.
Very good. And then number 3, the waiter.
The waiter apologized.
Apologized. Very good.
Okay. I heard that the thick accent.
All right. It's a thick accent. Let's see.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, the live shrimp.
the live shrimp.
All right. So
I
the
heard
waiter.
accent. But okay. Sorry. The
All
live
right.
shrimp. Oh.
All right. They just mentioned that he has an accent, but the waiter said, "Oh, I'm sorry for the live shrimp." Not, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have a thick accent." All right.
The waiter. What is
the
the
waiter? The waiter. All right.
Uh-huh.
So here. All right. So the steak was.
The steak was perfectly cooked, overcooked, undercooked. Perfectly cooked.
All right. The steak was perfectly cooked. This one is undercooked.
Undercooked.
All right.
steak
So it
was-
wasn't cooked well.
Cook. Cook not cook well.
Yeah. So undercooked, you need to fry it more. Overcooked, so it was fried way too long. And then perfectly cooked is just the perfect time. But for the steak, it was undercooked. Alright.
Undercooked.
All right. Now Bob and his wife.
Okay, Bob and his wife fell in the end. Fell.
Felt
confused.
All right. Did they feel confused in the end? All right. They felt hungry. All right.
Hungry.
Let's try to listen again to figure out, all right, where they, all right, why the answers are like that. All right. So here, let's see.
One day, my friend Bob went to a fancy restaurant with his wife. As they were seated, Bob noticed that the waiter had a very thick accent and he had a hard time understanding him.
All right. So Bob noticed that the waiter had a thick accent and that he had a hard time understanding him. So it's just Bob who noticed that, oh yeah, he has a thick accent. All right.
When the waiter asked for their order, Bob thought he heard shrimp instead of soup.
Alright,
So
very
he
good.
ordered the shrimp for their appetizer. When the shrimp arrived, Bob and his wife were surprised to see that they had been served a plate full of live wriggling shrimp.
All right. So after it arrived, Bob and his wife felt surprised that there's a live shrimp.
They were horrified and
They
didn't
were horrified.
know what to do.
Didn't know what
The
to
waiter
do.
realized the mistake and apologized, explaining that he had actually said soup. Bob
All
and
right. So the waiter apologized and that he actually said soup.
his wife couldn't help but laugh at the strange experience, but they were still a bit shaken up.
All
They-
right. They laughed, but then they're still shaken up because they got horrified. All right. Because the waiter, that was after the waiter apologized for bringing them the live shrimp.
decided to order something safe for their main course, like steak. But when the steak arrived, it was so undercooked that it was still mooing.
All right. So when the steak arrived, it was still undercooked, that it was still mooing.
Ah.
So because usually, right, like, all right. So the dog says arf and the cat says meow, but the cow says moo. So
Okay,
they feel like
sounds.
it's the
Yes,
sound,
their voice.
the
Yeah,
voice of so it's like a joke that you could feel the animal mooing because it's still undercooked. It's not cooked yet. All right.
In the end, Bob and his wife just couldn't take it anymore and left the restaurant, feeling hungry and amused.
All
hungry.
right. Very good.
Yes,
So
they're
in the
hungry.
end, they felt hungry
Yeah.
and amused with what happened. All right. Very good, but still very good job on the other parts. All right. So here I think. All right. So how was this? Do you think the narrator was speaking too fast, or is it the accent? So how was
Yes,
it?
yes. I try listening a podcast English every night, and try to
Oh.
listen a day talking something sentence about like that. Yes.
Oh, all right. So here, all right, but still good job. All right, we just need to listen to the details
Yes,
about
I try to catch important words, wordings. Yeah.
All right, very good. So here, let's try to listen to part 2. All right, listen. Oh,
Let me show you how we do
hold
stuff
on.
around here. Actually,
I
my
have an
department
ad, sorry, because I don't have a
uses
YouTube
Monday.com, so
Premium.
I'm good. Work.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, all right, here.
Hello, this is City Cabs.
I need to get to Mall of America, please. I'm at 515 Glamick Drive, Intercontinental Minneapolis Hotel.
Certainly. For how many passengers?
2. About how much will it cost?
It's $50. Your taxi number is 7189.
7189. Thank you. And will the taxi be here soon? I'm in a hurry because I have to buy a present for my nephew and his birthday party begins in 1 hour.
It'll be in front of your hotel in 7 minutes.
Thanks.
Hello? This is City Cabs.
Could I have a taxi to the Elysian Park, please?
Sure. How many passengers are there?
There are 4 of us.
Okay.
And about how much is it to the park from my hotel? King Jr. on 35th Street?
It'll be about $30.
That's fine. And will it take long to get there? We have to get there as soon as possible.
No problem. We'll have you there by 3.
Great.
And let me give you your taxi number. It's 4325.
Thanks.
Hello, is this City Cabs?
Yes, it is. How may I assist you?
I would like to order a taxi to take me to 140 Sutter Avenue, please.
Certainly. From which location would you like to be picked up?
I am currently at 112th Avenue, White Castle Restaurant.
All right. And what time would you like to be picked up?
Can you send the taxi in an hour and a half?
Yes, we can arrange that. How many passengers will there be?
Just me.
Understood. Your taxi number will be 5432, and the fare will be approximately $25. Are you okay with that?
Yes, that's fine.
Great. The taxi will be there at 10:30 a.m. Thank you for choosing City Cabs.
Hello? This is City Cabs.
Hello, I need a taxi to Hill Street Market, please. I'm at 649 Maple Avenue.
For how many passengers?
Just me.
Sure. And do you want it right now?
Yes, as soon as you can, please.
No problem. Your taxi will arrive in 5 minutes.
Oh, and how much is it from here by taxi?
It will be about $35.
Thanks.
And your taxi number will be 4783.
City cabs.
Yes, I'd like a cab to the hospital, please.
Sure. Do you have an emergency?
No, but I need to get there in a hurry. My friend had just had an accident. I want to visit him.
It won't take long to get there. Is there just one passenger?
Yes, that's right. Oh, and I'm at 513 Grand Avenue.
Okay. There'll be a taxi at your door in 3 minutes. The taxi number is 37829.
Thanks. And about how much is the fare?
It'll cost you about $45.
Thanks.
Choose the
Alright,
correct
one more
option.
time. Alright.
Okay.
Hello, this is City Cabs.
I need to get to Mall of America, please. I'm at 515 Glamick Drive, Intercontinental Minneapolis Hotel.
Certainly. For how many passengers?
2. About how much will it cost?
It's $50. Your taxi number is 7189.
7189. Thank you. And will the taxi be here soon? I'm in a hurry because I have to buy a present for my nephew and his birthday party begins in 1 hour.
It'll be in front of your hotel in 7 minutes.
Thanks.
Hello? This is City Cabs.
Could I have a taxi to the Elysian Park, please?
Sure. How many passengers are there?
There are 4 of us.
Okay.
And about how much is it to the park from my hotel? King Jr. on 35th Street?
It'll be about $30.
That's fine. And will it take long to get there? We have to get there as soon as possible.
No problem. We'll have you there by 3.
Great.
And let me give you your taxi number. It's 4325.
Thanks.
Hello, is this City Cabs?
Yes, it is. How may I assist you?
I would like to order a taxi to take me to 140 Sutter Avenue, please.
Certainly. From which location would you like to be picked up?
I am currently at 112th Avenue, White Castle Restaurant.
All right. And what time would you like to be picked up?
Can you send the taxi in an hour and a half?
Yes, we can arrange that. How many passengers will there be?
Just me.
Understood. Your taxi number will be 5432, and the fare will be approximately $25. Are you okay with that?
Yes, that's fine.
Great. The taxi will be there at 10:30 a.m. Thank you for choosing City Cabs.
Hello? This is City Cabs.
Hello, I need a taxi to Hill Street Market, please. I'm at 649 Maple Avenue.
For how many passengers?
Just me.
Sure. And do you want it right now?
Yes, as soon as you can, please.
No problem. Your taxi will arrive in 5 minutes.
Oh, and how much is it from here by taxi?
It will be about $35.
Thanks.
And your taxi number will be 4783.
City cabs.
Yes, I'd like a cab to the hospital, please.
Sure. Do you have an emergency?
No, but I need to get there in a hurry. My friend had just had an accident. I want to visit him.
It won't take long to get there. Is there just one passenger?
Yes, that's right. Oh, and I'm at 513 Grand Avenue.
Okay. There'll be a taxi at your door in 3 minutes. The taxi number is 37829.
Thanks. And about how much is the fare?
It'll cost you about $45.
Thanks.
Choose the correct option.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Caller 1 should pay for the taxi 50.
All right, letter B, $50 for the taxi.
50. Yes.
All right, can you say that again? $50.
$50.
All right, $50 for the taxi. Okay, very good. So it's
Yes.
$50. Okay. Number 2, caller 2 wants to.
Okay, I hear the Oli Park. I hear Oli Park. Okay, A.
Alright.
Elysian Park.
Elysian Park. All right. So you can say I only heard park.
Only heard, not heard. Only. Only
Heard.
heard.
All right.
Only
So the
heard.
past tense of hear is heard.
Okay.
All right. So I only heard the park. So you will go
yeah.
for Elysian Park. Let's
I
see.
only heard park. I guess Elysian Park.
Very good. All right. So that's Elysian Park. Number 3, caller 3.
Okay. I hear it's restaurant. Okay. Caller to S. Yes, Avenue. Yes, and I hear some 100 I guess B.
All right.
112 Avenue.
All right. 112th Avenue. All right. Very good. 112th Avenue. All right. Number 4.
There is 4. One person. She said only me.
All right.
Yeah,
There is
person.
one person with caller 4. There is nobody,
nobody.
with. All right. Because
Right?
here
Really?
it's with. So with caller 4.
Oh,
So
with.
with.
Okay.
So if there's
with.
one
Okay.
person with caller 4, there's one.
Yes.
There are 2, but she's only one. So there's nobody.
I heard he said only me.
Only me.
Only
So
me.
there's
No,
nobody with
nobody with.
her.
Nobody with. Nobody with. Okay.
Alright. Okay, so that's like a trick question. But all right. Now number 10.
Hospital. No hospital.
So where is the hospital?
Yes, I heard the
5,
number 5 hospital.
all right.
Okay.
Is it 13 or 30?
Grand Avenue. 30. 500. Okay, I guess B.
All right.
I heard
530.
40. 30.
30.
Yes, 30.
All right, you heard 530 Grand Avenue.
30, yes, 30.
Oh, well, that was just like a suspense.
Okay,
It's like a
it's okay.
cliffhanger.
It's okay.
Oh, it's 13.
Ah, 13.
Alright.
13, not 30.
Yeah, very good.
13.
It's 13 Grand Avenue. All right, so I
Okay.
think you got almost everything correctly except for this one. All right, I think you know that she's only alone, but then the sentence is like with.
With. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, and then
With,
this one.
mistake. Yeah.
All right, then here, it's actually quite understandable even with natives. I think they sometimes
Yes.
mishear the 13 or 30.
Yes, it's quite familiar. Yes.
Yeah, it's
13, 30.
All right. So the
Pronounce
technique there, very good. The technique is that, for example, you want to say 13, so it's like 13.
13.
Very good. And then for 30, it's gonna be 30.
30.
Very
It's
good.
short. Okay.
Yeah. 30.
13.
This is 13, 14, 15, 16. With the ian. Also with this one has a long sound. Ian. 16, 17.
13.
But this is very good. But this is just 30. 30.
30.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, it's short. All right. Very good. So here, I think no need to listen to this one. All right. Now let's see for number 3. Okay, this one is a bit easy. You'll just answer true or false.
True or false. Okay.
All right.
Come on. I like it.
You like it. All right. Can you say this again? False.
False.
Yeah,
False.
Between two friends.
True or false.
Okay, let's see. Oh, why did I mute? Sorry.
Robert, I see you have followed more than 500 people on Instagram.
Interesting, isn't it? I don't know how it happened. Perhaps because my job takes me all over the world and I make friends wherever I go.
I travel too, but I don't have that many friends.
Come on, Vanessa. I'm your friend. That's one friend at least.
But what about close friends? How many of the 500 are close?
I have no idea.
No idea? More than 10? More than 30?
Or probably no more than 10 really close friends.
So, who's your oldest friend?
That's easy. George is my oldest friend. We have been friends for more than 12 years. We went to school together. He lives in London now, but he was best man at my wedding and I was best man at his.
How often do you see him?
Not often. Maybe twice or thrice a year. He came over here last year when my daughter was born, and I went over to London on his birthday. Do you know he named his first son Rob after me?
Hey, that's lovely. You and George are really good friends, aren't you?
Yeah, certainly.
Why do you think that is?
It's our love of football.
Don't tell me. He supports Chelsea too.
Of course. The best team in the world. No, seriously, the best thing about George is that maybe we don't see each other for months, even years. But when we get together immediately, we're talking...
About football.
No, about all kinds of things. Our families, mainly. He's a great guy.
All
True
right,
or false?
One more time.
Answer the true or
Robert, I see you have followed more than 500 people on Instagram.
Interesting, isn't it? I don't know how it happened. Perhaps because my job takes me all over the world and I make friends wherever I go.
I travel too, but I don't have that many friends.
Come on, Vanessa. I'm your friend. That's one friend at least.
But what about close friends? How many of the 500 are close?
I have no idea.
No idea? More than 10? More than 30?
Or probably no more than 10 really close friends.
So, who's your oldest friend?
That's easy. George is my oldest friend. We have been friends for more than 12 years. We went to school together. He lives in London now, but he was best man at my wedding and I was best man at his.
How often do you see him?
Not often. Maybe twice or thrice a year. He came over here last year when my daughter was born, and I went over to London on his birthday. Do you know he named his first son Rob after me?
Hey, that's lovely. You and George are really good friends, aren't you?
Yeah, certainly.
Why do you think that is?
It's our love of football.
Don't tell me. He supports Chelsea too.
Of course. The best team in the world. No, seriously, the best thing about George is that maybe we don't see each other for months, even years. But when we get together immediately, we're talking...
About football.
No, about all kinds of things. Our families, mainly. He's a great guy.
Okay.
true or false?
Now, can you read Vanessa?
Vanessa has fewer friends than Robert.
All right. Can you say that again? Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Very
Vanessa.
good. And this one is
Vanessa.
Robert.
Robert.
Very
Robert.
True or false?
Okay. I heard Vanessa have seen Robert follower on the
Robert's
IG.
followers.
Followers on the IG.
Robert's.
Robert.
All right.
Robert. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I guess A. True.
Yeah. So you think it's letter A? All right. Okay.
Robert has more than.
Very good. All right. She has fewer
Robert.
friends than Robert.
Robert
Okay.
has more than her. Okay.
Okay.
Number 2. Robert has more than 10 close friends.
Friends.
Friends. I heard he answered he has no idea.
He has no idea. All right.
More than, I guess B. 4.
All right. False.
False. False.
All right. So Robert doesn't have. Very good. All right. So that is false. Number 13.
Okay.
Robert.
Robert has no Josh for more than a decade.
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 So decade is like 10 years.
Josh for more than 10 years. Decade. I'm not sure for this. I guess A. True.
All right, this is true. Let's see if you have a lucky guess. All right, this one is true. Wow, you had a lucky guess. They've known each other for more than 10 years. Okay, and George attended.
Okay, Josh attended on Robert's birthday. Josh attended
Birthday.
on birthday.
Okay.
Attended. I'm not sure attended. Okay, I guess birthday. I guess B. False.
All right,
False.
George attended on Robert's birthday. Let's see. Your answer is false. Ooh,
Yes.
good job.
Correct.
All right. And now number 15, when they meet.
Yes, I confused about this. They talk about football and they mention the Chelsea team, and in the end they have a new joiner conversation. They talk about something not football. Okay, I guess true. A.
All right, let's see. All right, you got confused, but your guess would be
yes.
letter.
And in the end, they
it's false.
and in the end, they not talk about football.
They
in the
don't
end.
talk about football. All right.
Yeah, I confused. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, when they meet each other, all right. So yeah,
Yes,
before
yes.
they talk about football,
Yes,
but not
yes,
anymore.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, I think you're still very good on the listening part. All right, I guess you just got confused here, but
Yes,
yeah,
and
in the end,
someone come
came
in them. Yes, someone in, and they talk about something not football.
All right, very good. So someone came.
Came. Okay, someone came
with
in.
them. All right.
Came with, not came in. Came with.
All right, you can also came in with them.
Came
All
with.
right. Yeah, or yeah, you can say come in with them, because when you say come in, it's like you have to come in somewhere, like come in the room.
In room.
Come in the school, in the
class.
in the classroom, so something like that. But if you just come
with.
All right. Came with. You just come there. All right. So here, all right. So someone came with them, and all right, they talked. You can say they talked about something other than football. So not football.
Something other.
So other than.
Other than. It's like not football.
Not football. All right. Okay.
Something other than.
Football.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So here, every time we started with the past tense, like for example, this is came. All right, we'll use the other verbs. We'll use the past tenses for the other verbs. Like someone came with them, they talked about football, they watched, and everything like that.
Okay.
All right, very good. That is our lesson for today. Do you have questions for me?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
All right, thank you so much, and goodbye.
Goodbye.